The road to Rise of the Beast continues, and we have another stellar Transformer Tuesday today with a bunch of reveals. These came courtesy of multiple different sources. The images first leaked this morning through different toy distributors. Then Screen Rant got the official images shown on their websites publicly. And finally, everything ended up on pre-order and visually available on Hasbro Pulse today. And what are these images we're talking about here today? Well, one figure that we've already seen extensively through different toy leaks, and another one that we're seeing for the very first time, but have already seen through the trailers and all kinds of filming. So let's get into that. Some Transformers Rise of the Beast Studio Series product. First one we're going to jump into is our Transformers Studio Series Voyager class number 99. We're getting there now. Voyager class Battletrap of the Terrorcons. We've already seen tons of images of this guy, but this is the first ever official announcement and reveal of him. The images we are looking at are, of course, the renders that are used for the stock photos and images like that. Looks pretty good, as expected, but we saw already the in-hand images. The only thing that we could take away from this that could be some new information is everything that Hasbro puts with its product description, and that is number one, we have a MSRP confirmation. So the current MSRP going into 2023 for Voyager class is going to remain the same. So it's going to be a retail price of $34.99, keeping that Voyager class MSRP. And of course, the description here, 6.5-inch robot mode figure, licensed GMC tow truck, and has mace accessory that could be displayed in both figure and alt mode, and comes with the backdrop inspired from an iconic scene of the movie. Standard Studio Series affair. Looks really good. Not much we could really say that we haven't already covered, but looks really good. I dig it. Can't wait to see more about it. The only thing I do want to point out here also is there is a little bit of conflicting info. On the Screen Rant website, they listed that this product is going to be available February 17th, 2023, while the pre-orders on the Hasbro Pulse website that have gone live right now say that these will be shipping out April 1st, 2023. So maybe it's a possibility that retail is going to get these before and Hasbro Pulse will be shipping them out later. That has been pretty common in the past with a lot of the Kingdom and Legacy stuff that we've had already, where Hasbro Pulse kind of ships out later and it just kind of pops up earlier in retail. So do keep that in mind if you do want to get this product sooner. If you pre-order through Hasbro Pulse, you might end up waiting a few extra months. But nothing is confirmed here. That's just really basing on what Screen Rant has said in comparison to that of Hasbro Pulse. Now, the second one we're going to talk about here, and this is the big one. This is the one we are getting that is a brand new reveal to all of us here today. Of course, we've seen the modes and everything through filming and, of course, the trailer. But let's talk about Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class number 100. Off-road Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. And not to be expected, who would have thought that the Studio Series number 100 would be a Bumblebee? The guy that practically carried the movie lines all this time. So no surprise there. So this design, the off-road Rise of the Beast design, we already kind of knew about this through various sources. When they first did the filming for the Rise of the Beast movie, they were filming all the New York-based scenes, which were filmed in Montreal. And everything that we saw of Bumblebee there pretty much was just the vanilla Bumblebee. It was the reconfirmation that Bumblebee's coming back. Not that that would be a surprise. And it was just vanilla Bumblebee, and we just assumed that that's how Bumblebee was going to look. Then when we went to the Peru filming for the latter half of the film, that's when we were introduced to the off-road Bumblebee design, which was the old Camaro Bumblebee, but with larger off-road tires, roll bar, floodlights, the whole 9 yards, looking real cool. Again, mixing it up so that the character looks a little different and you could sell more product based on that difference. And of course, then we got the Transformers Rise of the Beast trailer. We saw that design with Cheetor running along him, looking real good. Nice to see that in motion. So it gives you a good idea of how that design is going to look. And of course, all the different stock photos that we saw with the director and stuff like that. So we knew that this design was coming, but we didn't get to see our toys. And here we are today. And he looks really good. Just to start off from the top, MSRP again, the mass sale retail price is going to be $24.99, keeping that deluxe MSRP price point going into 2023. So no increase in price here, no inflation, no nothing like that. I think we've already had to deal with that enough as it is. And also, again, the same conflicting information. Availability, according to Screen Rant, is going to be on February 17th, 2023. But according to Hasbro Pulse's pre-orders here, April 1st, 2023. So keep that in mind when you're ordering if you do want to get this character. Again, product description, 4.5 inches in robot mode, licensed Chevrolet Camaro, 23 steps to transform, and has Stinger Blaster and arm blade accessories that could be displayed in both modes. Stinger Blaster looks like it's an attachable weapon now that you could just kind of like attach on top of his fist in molded black, and then he has his little Stinger blade accessory that is molded in white. Looks really good. If I have one kind of criticism, but it's more just, it is what it is this is clearly a very two-tone molded toy, primarily yellow with the black being used just for very specific areas like the weapons, the wheels, and possibly even the collar area of the Bumblebee. Some clear plastic obviously used for the translucent stuff of the windows. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of light paint hits, the silvers, the grays, and of course the blacks and the blues used for the eyes and different kind of areas. It's a very yellow Bumblebee figure, but it still looks good. I really like the alt mode. I like how they were able to have an alt mode that is distinctly unique, has a very different silhouette with that with the floodlights, with the roll bar and the big wheels, and still able to have a robot mode that looks very familiar to all the Bumblebees we've had before, but have all of those accessories tuck away in the back and not really look weird on the figure, not just having the floodlights just hovering above him and looking weird. So it looks really good. I dig it. The accessories look nice. I think it looks pretty good. I think they did a very good job, and I'm pretty sure, I don't want to jump the gun here, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have probably a premium finish version at some point in the future from maybe Japan, and then we'll get an even more extensively painted one within the budget of the Japanese market. But again, these two are coming out, again, according to Screen Rant in February, and then if you pre-order it on Hasbro Pulse, it'll be April when you'll be seeing it. These look pretty hype, and man, it looks like Rise of the Beast is coming very quickly, very, very quickly. And before you know it, we're going to be seeing that movie in June. We're 6 months and some change away from the movie release, and I get a feeling over the next couple weeks we're going to be seeing a lot more product to get us hyped about this movie. This is the next phase of the Transformer movies. This is going to be a good way to kind of get it back into another renaissance and excitement for the mainstream audience and everything after, we kind of lost our way a little bit over the past couple of years. And now it's looking pretty good. Let me know what you think, guys. Pretty hype stuff otherwise. Hey, man, this is becoming more of a reality every single day.